What is the plan for right field if the Mets don't sign Soto? A Marte McNeil platoon? Joey, I'll recap real quick. You had a really nice idea a couple of weeks ago that Tyler O'Neill is maybe a cost-effective backup option where if the Mets don't get Soto, they're still going to allocate a lot of money to places on this roster. But if you're looking for maybe a more cost-effective guy that has 30 home run power, has some athleticism, O'Neill, I remember, was specifically an interesting corner outfield guy.
So if the world exists that the Mets don't land Juan Soto, Tyler O'Neill, I think, is an excellent, I guess, alternative that he can handle right field. He's got a strong throwing arm. And as you said, Connor, he's got that 30-plus home run power. But if they don't sign Soto, really, the money can be allocated all over the place. We don't, like, the options become truly endless at that point because you're not having $50 million-ish tied into one player. You could play Starling Marte in right field if you want to, and you could spend on Alonso and Willie. No, you can't do Alonso and Willie Adames, but you could do.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, who are you DHing? Vientos, I guess.
Oh, you're saying because you don't like the alignment of the infield.
Fit. Yeah, financially they could do whatever they want.
Okay, that's fair. I was saying from like a pure money perspective, easily. But no, that's a really good point, Joe. That is probably taking Vientos out of the field, and I'm not ready to do that at his age. That seems unnecessary.
I know they wanted to kind of DH him to go into 24, but
you play
he showed enough.
Second?
I mean, he hasn't played that either.
Necessary.
He hasn't played that either, just like he hasn't played third base. So, I mean, either way, you're exposing him to a new position. The Mets would have options, and Marte being the right fielder is an option. I don't look at it so much as, Marte and McNeil splitting time. I think the Mets like McNeil mostly in the dirt, but they're willing to put him in the outfield in spots. It just would open up the possibilities, whether that's, even if I don't want him, it doesn't matter. Corbin Burns would come into play. Max Fried would come into play. Anything that the Mets wanted to do would certainly be open if Juan Soto were to choose another team.